Hey, welcome to this Wednesday night live stream. I know this is coming out Thursday morning. So, since I've started making these episodes, right, these YouTube episodes, I haven't really been focusing on my other sort of passion on that's related to cameras, which is photography. And I love taking photos, and I still do to this day, but I just never really have time to edit them. That's how, like, my NM Productions account, there's not that many photos, really. If there is a new photo, it's because I just took it, I edited it real fast, but I didn't really take the time to really, like, go through it, and I just basically hit the auto button, did a couple fine tunes, and then posted it. That's literally all I did. But today I want to edit some photos of mine. I am still taking photos. If you're new around here, I'm doing a 31-day no social media challenge where I basically do not have access to any of my social media accounts. Use that time because back then I was spending like 2 hours a day on social media. To use those 2 hours and not have them just go to total waste, I'm now gonna improve my. I know someone mentioned that if I get better at thumbnailing, then my videos will most likely have more views, and that is most likely true. But right now, when I would usually be spending a bunch of time on my phone on Instagram, I now want to take the time to sort of get better at Lightroom, get better at Photoshop, since those are the two applications that I have here for photo editing, photoshopping. So let's get started with that. This is going to be a little bit longer episode, probably like 10, 15, maybe upwards of 20 minutes. So stick around, maybe grab yourself a bag of chips or popcorn, and let's edit some photos in Lightroom. I hope you enjoy. I did get some drone shots, so I'll see you right after those. Alright, so first let's just open up Lightroom right here, and wow, I feel like I've been here forever. Add some photos. Alright, I love this. Wow, this shot is amazing. Let's look at the other one. That's nice. I think the other one, yeah, that's it. This is it. This just looks amazing, man. This was the sunrise. This was yesterday's episode, actually. I flew the drone just before the sunrise. That looks pretty spectacular. Alright, so let's edit these up and see what we do. So light, let's see. This one's a little bright in my opinion. If you just recenter that, I like darker images, to be honest. Just a little bit darker. I think it makes them a little more clear. So we'll go with that. Contrast. Ooh, that looks a little too contrasty. The good thing about the beach is that it's very clear, so there's no haze that there is normally in California. I'm gonna go with that. I think this looks better for the, you see the water. Like I said, I'm a fan of those darker images. Not too dark, obviously, like, go like this, because that just looks terrible. Alright, here we go. Shadows. That's about right there, I guess you could say. The whites. I think it is a little bit dark, like where the ocean is, like back there. So I am gonna zoom in on this a bit. Zoom in, yeah, you see that change. Yeah, you can definitely tell where it's most affected. So I'll up those whites a bit. Blacks. That's good. I've only been into photography for about 6 months, so I'm not a total pro, but I do enjoy doing it. I do especially love messing around with these what do you call them, like sliders, I guess. Point curve, I still don't really understand what this is till this day. I feel like, okay, like if you go all the way down like that, right, it's just I don't understand. Like, I don't get what the point of this. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, like I said, I'm a fan of those darker images. I do believe that, like, this is like maybe for the higher tones. Like it brings up the higher tones. I don't know. Wow, it looks pretty cool. No, right there is good. There's good. We'll just drop that down. Whoa, that looks pretty cool. Nah, that doesn't look good. That really does not look good. Wait, why is this? Hold up, I'm confused. Undo, there we go. Okay, I think I'll make that sun a little bit brighter. That's good, I like that. So far that's what we got in our image. Made it a little bit darker, probably a little bit more contrast, maybe. No, actually maybe a little bit more plain. I don't know. Temperature, I do like to base temperature off of, like, okay, how warm was it that day or how cold was it that day. It was quite warm. I feel like not just in pictures, but I also feel like in videos, you want to make sure, like, you're like the person who's viewing the photo or video is actually there with you. So yeah, we're definitely not gonna go that high. I'd say about an 8 is good. A tint, I think it definitely reflects better with like, see, there's like grass over here, and you know, you got this park. This was at a park actually when I took this, but it just happened to be really close to the beach. I think that is the Channel Islands, like not Catalina Island, the other one, the ones that are more north. I think they're called Channel Islands. I'm not sure. Vibrance. I hate those people that just go like this to all their photos and they think that looks really, not like that, but like they oversaturate it or over vibrate, and they're like, look at this picture, perfect, and it just looks so fake. Like, I don't understand why people do that. Like, you obviously don't want to make it look like it's fake. I'll go with the 30 on that. 15. That looks good. I don't think that looks too oversaturated. Watch, if you look at the original, this gives it more pop, more color, especially over here in where all the houses are. I think that looks really, really nice. Alright, color. This should be fun. It's like one of my favorite ones. So let's definitely go with those, like, well, we're not gonna do this because that just looks weird. I think like right there is good. 19 is good. Wow, that looks amazing. Look at that. Saturation. 13. Luminance. Okay, I think the sky should be a little bit brighter, especially since there's water, so it is reflecting quite brightly off the, I don't know, I think that's how it works. Like, the sun reflects, the water reflects off, because the ocean's blue, so the sky's, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. That's just what I was taught in, like, kindergarten. So don't quote me on that. Okay. Alright, next, biggest color. I like to do by, like, the biggest colors. So, obviously, blue is probably the biggest here with the ocean and the sky. Well, the sky is, blue is pretty much always the biggest color. So, next will be green, because I see a lot of green here. So, let's mess with this. This looks kind of dry. This looks like desert type green. Now, we're obviously not going to go this, because that just looks super fake. But I think a little bit in between. So, like, maybe a 12. That looks about right. Saturation. I don't think we really need to go saturate. Oops. I didn't even grab it. I don't think we really need to saturate this anymore. Maybe a little bit. That's it. Brightness. Nah, it looks kind of bright. I'll drop that. Luminance. Luminance is brightness, right? Like, so, I think it's something similar. I'm not sure. I think that makes it look a little bit better. Next, I see is orange. See, you can see a lot of the difference. Like, if you messed with this back and forth, especially these baseball fields over there. Wow, it looks weird. Pink sand. We'll definitely try to go with the lightest possible. So I'll go with, like, I don't know, maybe 12 again. 12 looks good. Saturation. So 20. Luminance. I don't want to keep these too bright. Yeah, because see, that just looks like it's popping too much. So that doesn't really look good. But you also don't want to be too. You also don't want to have, like, because then it looks like the dirt's wet. Which, I mean, there's obviously barely any clouds in the sky. Like, definitely not enough to make a rainstorm. There was actually a rainstorm today for like 20 minutes. That's why I'm doing this. That looks good. I think that looks about right. Yellow's pretty close. Wow, you see that? You see that? See, that's what I'm saying. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like my favorite tool to mess with, because like it can literally change the whole image. Let's go a little bit more of a green side. No. This is like this. Is this suburbs after? I don't know. Suburbs. What is suburban? A lot of nice houses. I mean, hey, it must be pretty nice if you're just a couple miles away from the beach, right? Luminance. Yeah, right there is good. I don't want to have it pop too much. Bro, like, the freeway is literally right here. Wow. Alright, let's see what else we got. That's pretty much it. I mean, these colors, they don't. Yeah, these really don't do anything. Red, maybe? Nah, nothing really. Yeah. Okay. That looks pretty good. So far, it's what we've done. Wow, that looks way better. I like that sky. That sky looks really cool. I think I might have made it a little bit too blue, but hey, it's, you know, let's go like -15. There we go. That's better. Yeah. I think that was kind of a little bit too blue. That looks better. Okay. Color grading. This is new. I don't remember this. Yeah, this is new. I've never. Okay, what is this? Midtones. I don't remember this being here before. Oh, shadows, highlights. So you just like. Oh, okay. Purple. That looks good. I don't know. I've never used this before. That looks fine, I guess. Wait, midtones controls the brightness of the midtones. Move up to darken exposure. Okay, experiment with low saturation colors and adjusting midtone luminance to an offset. Okay, I read that kind of fast. I'm kind of tired. But let's see. Oh wait, what am I doing? Wait, this is the mid. Wait, what are these shadows? Oh, these are the shadows. Okay. Yeah, I can see because I see all of. Yeah, okay, I can tell. All right, so the shadows. Well, most of the shadows here appear to be like greenish. So I guess I can. Yeah, nah. Let's go with that greenish. Ooh, that blue doesn't look bad. Nah, that greenish looks better. Bring it in a little bit more though. Maybe raise the exposure a bit. Yeah, that looks good. No. That looks fine. That looks fine. Highlights. Wow, that looks cool. That looks good, I think. So this is our original photo, and this is our new photo. Wow, looks pretty amazing. All right, texture. Yeah, let's. I mean, these DJI, these drone panels, they do such a good job that like they're so clear. Like, look, they're so detailed, man. Like you can literally zoom in. And I mean, this is pretty good detail right here. Considering this is a 180-degree panel, like, bro, this is someone's car right here. This is someone's car. This is someone's RV right here. And that's that's pretty incredible, man. And like you can also see the ocean. See that? Well, it looks kind of blurry over here, I guess. You can even see the sun if you want to like blind your eyes. That kind of gave me a headache just looking at it for 2 seconds. Okay, texture, clarity. I don't need to dehaze this, man. Those are a clear day as it is. Yeah, that looks maybe a little bit, maybe just maybe. I don't know. It looks better, so it improves the image. That's for sure. Texture, yeah, no, this is already pretty good. Clarity, what am I even doing over here, man? I'll just not mess with that. Vintage, no, I don't want to get with that. Nah, I love vintage in most of my photos. I think it's really well, like, I think for the GoPro shots, especially like when I was in, what's it called, Oaxaca and Mexico City, I went in November. Those definitely really made the photo pop out a little bit more, but grain, sharpening. Okay, this looks fine. I do want to make a couple adjustments though to the sky right here. So I'll just pull this down like that. I think if I definitely make it cooler, yeah, that looks so good. That looks fake. That looks really weird. I think that negative like 8, that looks pretty cool. And the tint, I guess give it a little bit. I'd go negative 8 as well. Well, why not? And then after that, there's really nothing else that I really wanted to. Oh, I could probably darken it a bit. Just a little bit to like where you can barely tell. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm done with this. So that's the original photo right here, and that is the edited version. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below, if you guys are even watching this still. But that is it for today's episode, guys. Sorry, I have to whisper now. My grandma's already asleep.